quick live thing, just because there's a lot of news about the Tiguan. The Tiguan 2026 is landing at dealerships. There's already dealerships that have them. Ours is on a train, our first SEL-R-Line Turbo, and it's already sold, but it's on a train on its way to us. Um, the pricing did get released this last week, so there's prices on these cars now. That's what a lot of people have been waiting for. So I kind of wanted to go over that real quick here. I'm going to load some things up, wait for maybe someone to pop on here. I know it's late. It's 8 o'clock on a Sunday, so I know, or almost 8 o'clock. So I know that's a little late for some people, but hey, I just wanted to do one real quick and kind of go over this and see if there's any questions that pop up out there. So for 2026, as I was saying, hello to whoever that is that just signed on there. Tiguan SEL-R-Line Turbo. I do have one coming. It's amber brown interior with sandstone exterior, no paddle shifters, but that car is priced at $45,466. $45,466. Don't expect to get much of a discount off of an SEL-R-Line, at least the dealerships around here, because they're not getting that many. We have 9 total of them coming. The rest of them are still available. The next 3 will not have paddle shifters, and then the ones after that will have paddle shifters. So the SEL-R-Line Turbo, the first one, it's on the train. As I said, it's going to land at the rail yard any day now. I'll try to make a video of that before it's gone, but it's not me that has it sold, so I'm kind of at the mercy of the other salesperson. So there's that. As for the SEL-R-Line Turbo, I'm sorry, SEL-R-Line Black Edition on a Tiguan, 41,226 is an MSRP on a black with Grigio. Let's see here, 41,226 seems to be the number for 2 of those there. And then we have a Tiguan SE. These are all 2026s. A Tiguan SE, 38,786. So yes, these cars do have a little bit of tariff baked into them, but they're not calling it a tariff. They're not calling it anything. They're just another old price increase. So these cars went up about $1,000 to $1,200. Some of them probably $1,500. So the SEL-R-Line Turbo, again, 45. That was 45,000 and 466 on that one. Then we also have a SEL-R-Line Turbo in Monterey Blue with Mistral leather. That one is available. That's an SEL-R-Line Turbo as well. That one also is missing the paddle shifter, so it'll have the paddle shifter delete, 45,921 for that one. And then further back at the factory, we do have an SEL-R-Line and a turbo, I should say, in avocado green with amber brown. That one's 46,491. So there is that. No new changes to the 2026 GLI yet. We're now hearing that there is going to be a 2027 redesign, and I'm assuming that's going. Well, okay, let me back that up. There's a redesign coming for the Jetta, is the rumor I'm hearing, because before they were looking at axing the Jetta, and then sales really improved with the refresh, and also it would be foolish to cut your last sedan. So Volkswagen's rethinking that, it sounds like, and there will be a redesign allegedly in 2027. I have to say allegedly because my source, I can't tell you who that is. I can't say that that's for sure, and they've told us things before that didn't come true, or someone made a hard left and decided to change it. But it looks like there's going to be a complete redesign for the Jetta for 2027. Looks like. Along those lines would also be a complete redesign for the Atlas and the Atlas Crossport for 2027. Again, that's always an allegation. We don't know for sure. They're never going to notify me and confirm with me until they're ready to do something. And then everybody and their uncle already knows by that time. So all of your news outlets are going to know well before I will. So let's see. The GLI manual is still around, though. It still lives another year. So there is a manual transmission for the GLI. Let's see. I'm going to pull up a screen here. I need to pull up the chat screen here so I can see what's going on. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so there's an ad running up there, but yeah, I got the chat screen up. So do me a favor, just tell me where you're at if you're watching there. Um, and that was to GB3. Also, GTI and Golf R. We have two GTIs that are already on the boat to us. They're probably halfway across the ocean now. Both are slate blue with art velours interiors. They're SEs. Those are en route to us. 2026 Golf R's. We do have one on order. Now you get that new color this year. It's the gray color, and I don't know why I can never remember that color. But now there are 4 colors for the Golf R. Golf R's at this point in time, I can actually order a Golf R. So if you need a Golf R or want a 2026, you can reach out to me. If you're interested in bargaining on a Golf R, my dealership, I'm going to tell you right now, they're not going to be interested in bargaining on a Golf R. It's just going to be MSRP for the car. MSRP. They're not interested in discounting them or selling them below invoice or at invoice or anything like that. So I'll tell you that up front. It's just a rare card. We don't get enough of them, and there's always 4 people looking for the one Golf R that we have. So they're not interested in really discounting that car, and you're going to run into that a lot of places. And out on the West Coast, they're actually marking them up thousands of dollars still. Let's see here. So if I go back to all of my car lines here, and if you got a question, just throw it in the chat there. I'll answer it. And I know this is kind of off the cuff and just kind of random that I did this right now. So for 2026 models that are coming to the dealership and landing now, Atlases and Crossports are already on the ground. I did upload a 360 video of a avocado green Crossport SEL Premium R-Line in green with chalk interior. That is going to be a great looking car. They did axe the red for 2026, and they did also axe platinum gray, it looks like. So the platinum gray is also gone for 2026. So on the ground, I have 2026 Crossports and 2026 Atlases. Some dealers already have 2026 Jettas on the ground. We're getting our first one. It's about to land at the rail yard. It's a Jetta SEL. And then we do have 3 GLIs coming to us. Actually 4. 3 automatics and 1 manual. So those will be coming as well. As for other 2026s, the 2026 Tiguan, I did talk about that. I got all of the trims coming. So we will have 2026s on the ground any day. And then at port, 2026 Tauses. So 2026 Taus, they're holding these at port just because, well, my dealership in particular has over 80 Tauses on the ground in 2025s. So the 2026s, they're kind of stockpiling those, but they are going to be in existence. Let's see here. 2026 on ID4. Radio silence. Not an idea on what's going to go on with the 2026. At one point, it was rumored that the 2026s were going to get a redesign. We don't know for sure if that's going to happen now, as they're pausing production, or they definitely curtailed production on the ID4, especially as a 2025, I should say. ID Buzz. We did have a couple ID Buzzes that were still waiting to be built at the factory that since got canceled. So the ID Buzz, I have 2 more in transit to me, and then that's probably going to be it for the ID Buzz. We don't know what they're planning on doing for 2026. Radio silence on that one as well. And back at the factory, there's over 74 cars on the ground, in the pipeline there. The bulk of those are going to be Atlases and Crossports and Tiguans. So lots and lots and lots of Tiguans are going to be getting built. And now with that SEL-R-Line turbo, I think we're really going to move some SELs. To give you an idea of what I have in SEL-R-Line Tiguans, I'm going to filter this a little bit here, and I'm going to show you here. On Tiguan SEL-R-Lines, the remainders at the factory are sandstone with amber brown, deep black with amber brown, opal white pearl with amber brown, opal white pearl again with amber brown, Monterey blue with Mistral leather, and then a deep black pearl with amber brown. So there looks like there's going to be 2 blacks, and 2 whites, all with amber brown. The Mistral blue, or sorry, the Monterey blue is going to have Mistral, which is that black and white color, that black and white two-tone, I should say. All of these that are at factory will have paddle shifters. And if you guys are wondering what I'm talking about paddle shifters, the initial batches of SEL-R-Lines are coming out. They have a paddle shifter credit for $100 on the window sticker. Evidently, I'm guessing it's a supplier issue where they weren't able to get those parts in time for production of that car. So the window sticker credit for $100, and no, that means you won't get them later. You just won't have them. Does anyone else have a question there? I see there's a couple people on there. Any questions about anything I can answer here? I did upload a video on how to do the hard reset on your Atlas and Atlas Cross Sport radio or infotainment system. I did upload that to TikTok. We'll see how that does. I saw a couple people on TikTok, excuse me, that were talking about the radio blacking out. So if you have an issue with the blacking out or the radio, doesn't matter if it's a 24 or newer. Actually, this is an old problem with radios, I guess, since radios were a thing, where they black out or they drop a signal or the backup camera stops working, how you can hard reset that. So I'm pretty sure that was a video that I needed to make because there's over 120,000 views on YouTube for it, and it's only been up a year. So that video has been seen a lot. Speaking of TikTok, I do have a TikTok channel. If you're not following me on TikTok, please do. I'm kind of new at it. I'm kind of an old soul at that, so I'm not doing the old funny dances and stuff like that. Although I'm going to try to bring some humor and some fun things to it. First of all, got to find the time. Second of all, got to find a camera person. I will end up doing something with that later. Just not at this moment. Let's see. I think I went over everything on upcoming stuff in the pipeline. The Touareg is getting a final edition, and then it's going away, but there will be an electric Touareg later. As for the electric Golf or GTI, still hearing rumors about that after 2026. Don't know if that's true or not. I would think that if that were going to happen, there'd be a Golf R final edition and a GTI final edition before they did that. Don't think that's going to happen. The GTI is too much of a boss car for them to do that. I just can't wrap my head around the fact that no gas powered GTIs, only electric. I just can't wrap my head around that. As for other EVs in the US market, we're not seeing anything other than ID4 and ID Buzz. I think that's going to stay the course for a little bit. And as I said earlier, I'm not sure that the ID Buzz, what's going to happen with that for 2026. We're also still hear the rumor that there will be a hybrid in 2027 for Atlas, Atlas Cross Sport, and Tiguan. These are all, again, rumors again, because Volkswagen, we know, can change their mind and decide to go left instead of right. So not sure about those either. But I did want to give you guys that update about the Tiguan's, the 2026 Tiguan's. They are landing at dealerships. So don't be surprised if your dealership already has them. Seems like the St. Louis market, we get everything kind of slow or late. So there's lots of dealers that have them on the ground, and we are not one of them. Let's see. I think I touched base on everything I had. And if you guys don't have any questions at all, I'm going to wrap this up at a 15-minute interval. But if you got a question, type it in real quick there, because I'm at almost 14 minutes here. I just wanted to get some information out there, and it's going to be on the website for perpetuity. Let's see. I feel like I'm missing one. So we've gone over Jetta. We went over Taos. We went over Tiguan, Atlas, Atlas Cross Sport, and then Golf and GTI and GLI. Yeah, I think we covered it all, and ID Buzz and ID4. So yeah, they did cover it all. So without any further ado, if you guys don't have anything else, I'm going to sign off and say, hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time. And I'll do these a little more structured in the future, but man, I'm still getting there. This studio, I've been working on this thing for 2 years, still not done. So I haven't really been working on it for the last 6 months. I've been kind of busy at the dealership. It takes a lot to sell It takes more to sell less cars now. So we sell fewer cars, but they're all definitely harder to sell now in the market that we're currently in. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing for the consumer. That's a good thing for anybody that's willing to come out and trust us and let us earn their business. So if you guys are interested in anything, if you're willing to travel to come see me in St. Louis, man, I'll pick you up at the airport. You can fly in, drive out. Just remember, ask for Reese. So with that being said, thanks a lot, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. Have a good night.